Jesus. I work for Extreme Lsx right here in Fort Worth. I'm gonna show you what I have for sale, what I have for customers. So these two motors right here, that's already sold to customers. This one, it's a 6.2 liter standard bore with the F35 cam. It's got a dual springs already, and it's gonna go with the HIGHLYFE ram. This setup is for a 72 Chevrolet C10. So it's gonna have the 4L80 transmission, 4x4. And then this one is for another customer. This one is a 408 stroker with Frankenstein heads. It's got 400 plus BTR cam. And also it's gonna cam with the HIGHLYFE ram. This is the only two that are for customers right now. And then all these motors we have right here, they're all for sale. This one is 6.0 30 over, is for sale. Right now we can cam for any, but we can also swap the cam for a boost or nitrous, depends on what the customer wants. And we can have this fast intake, we can have non-holy or Texas speed intake. And then it's already complete, dual springs, push rods, LS7 lifters. And then this one right here, it's 416. This one is my personal motor. It should go on my Trans Am, but it's for sale now. Right now it's for sale. So if somebody wants it, they can have it, and that will be another one for my own car. But this one, it's a 416 stroker. It's got a diamond pistons, dual springs, 400 plus stage 3 BTR cam. And then you can have anything that is on the motor right now, like cam. It's got com lifters, and they can have any intake they want, LS3, fast intake, or Texas speed intake. Doesn't matter what the customer wants, we can get on. And then these ones are both of them 5.3s. They're on the way to get a built. This one already has cam, and that one it's just depending on what the customer wants. It can be a stock cam, or it could be an aftermarket cam. So that one, it's an LS1. It's a used motor, but they only have like 3,000 miles in it. And it's also for sale. This is one of my customers' motor. It's got aftermarket rocker arms, and it has a stage 3 Texas speed cam. I think he wants to give $2,700 for it. It's ready to put it on. It was running before, but he decided to go with the stock 6.0 instead of 5.7. LS3 6.2 30 over. It's got a com cam, actually a com lifters. It's got a fast 102 intake, fast 102 throttle body, and it got long tubes and everything. But basically what I have for sale right now, it could be the whole engine with the intake and throttle body, or it could be just the long block. But it's a 6.2 30 over. It's got like 2,500 miles right now. I try to get this one set up because I'm gonna put the 416 in it, or either one, whoever the customer wants, they can buy either one. And got the dual springs. It's got the whole kit already. The car is running and driving, so if someone wants to buy it, they can come here before we pull it out. So that way they make sure what they want. Got a 64 Chevrolet SS Impala, and we do an inlet swap of this one. It's got a 6.0 liter all aluminum with stage 3 cam for the Texas speed. It comes with the 4L60 transmission, a circle deconverter. We redo the whole firewall, the whole engine bay completely. Repaint, black, So that way they can just match up the back covers and everything that the customer wants. And then you're gonna have long tube headers, aluminum radiator, dual electrical fans. So we're on the way with this one. We just started out last week, but I mean, we're gonna put hands on this coming week to try to get it done like 2 or 3 weeks. And then of course it's gonna have the cutter cluster. It's gonna have a new fuel tank with internal pump. And then this one is gonna be a daily drive, but still the customer wants something like aggressive on the cam wise. This one is a 1969 Chevrolet C10. This one is actually a shock truck. So this one we do a 6. This is actually a 6.0 30 over with an LSA supercharged. It's got the 6L80 transmission with the Circle D triple disc converter. It's got 373 pulse track 12 volt. As you can see, it has an AC already on it. It's got the dual fans with the aluminum radiator. It's got the 22 forges in it. This one it's not complete yet, but we still have a lot of work to do, like interior work. After we get the truck done over here, it's gonna go straight to a PG cluster. So he's gonna redo the whole interior with the sound system. And that's gonna be the last thing we're gonna do because everything else is already in. This truck probably, we haven't decided yet, but we're just thinking probably we're gonna do a giveaway of this truck once it's done. So we'll see, whatever it's on, see how it comes out. We're trying to put, all the good parts and the good things that we can put on this truck, so that way come out really good. And then, it's got a new fuel pump. We're gonna keep the internal fuel tank because we really don't want to put, since it's already the bed is already painted inside and everything. We don't gonna keep the hull, put the fuel tank in the back. So we're trying to keep it inside. And then it's gonna have the bucket seat with the center console, and we're trying to do like some roof or something on the middle, so that way you can have a good sound system. As you can see, paint is brand new. You got all the moldings. Window tint is fresh. We got all new rear glass is new with the new seal. We're still gonna put the new front windshield. So it's almost like 80% done. So the last thing we're gonna do is interior. If we decide to do a giveaway, whoever wins the truck, I mean, it's gonna have a good truck. Everything is basically new on the truck.
Yeah, this is gonna be a badass truck if they do decide to give a giveaway. Imagine this sitting in your driveway off of spending $20, $50, $100.
Right.
Now you know, y'all wouldn't even be able to buy this truck for just $100. So if y'all can win in a giveaway for $100, hey, y'all are winning. And like you said, it's LSA, 4Gs, clean paint, under hood, motor bay, beds painted, disc brakes. He said it's gonna be full interior. He has a steering wheel in there too already, and it's a Dakota digital. So if they do a giveaway on this, I will be recording it. So y'all stay tuned for that.
98 Chevy Tahoe. This one we're gonna do an LSA swap, which is right here. It's a 6.2 LSA motor. Right now, so far, we'll just get it back from the paint shop. So I'll wait on the cam. It's gonna have the stage 3 BTR supercharged cam. And then this one is gonna have a 6L90 transmission, a Circle D converter. It's gonna have long tube headers. I get the radiator, dual fans. It's gonna have the color cluster. So this one is gonna be a full swap. This is the second one we do for the same for this customer, and he wants to get this one at the best way we can do it. So we're gonna get all the lead, back covers, timing cover, everything, paint match paint of the same color of the firewall, and it's gonna have complete set of serpentine pulleys, which includes the 20% underdrive pulley, and then we wait on the upper pulley. Get this motor ready. I got the new high volume pump. The video cam is on the way. As soon as we get the parts, we're gonna start working on the motor. Transmission is back there. It already has everything on it. It's ready to install it or put it together with the motor. And interior is all complete. The only thing we're gonna do on this one, it's gonna be the coda cluster. We got the low profile oil pan, and am I gonna swap the gears to a 342s? So I think it has 308s right now. So I'm gonna do a 342 gears because it's gonna have 6-speed transmission. This one is a 1970 SS Nova. It's got an LT4 6.2 liter in it, AC. It has a Durell single fan, aluminum radiator. It's got the 6-speed still automatic. This one, it's also a shop car. So on this car, we do a complete restoration from the bottom to the top and from the front to the back, which includes body work, gear, wheels and tires, suspension, engine bay, new bumpers, new grill, new headlights, new windshield, all the windows, seals, they're new. This one is already done by PG, so as you can see the interior, it's new. All we're waiting on is on the steering wheel. Other than that, everything else is done. This one still needs to be tuned. But everything else is done. It's running drive. It's got a sound system. It's got this cover right there, but right behind that it's the subwoofer, amps, and the battery. This car, it's a good car. I know for sure it's gonna be good for someone who wants to buy it, or we're probably thinking of getting into a giveaway also. But we haven't decided yet. But I think this car is for sale now. All it needs to get it's just a tune and new steering wheel. After that, it's all complete. It's got all new lights, new handles. We have another mirror on the way. It's got a cowl hood. We got 17s by 11 in the back and 17s by 9.5 in the front. It's got a tubular lower control arms and upper control arms. And on the rear, it has a 12-volt with 373 gears. It has AC also. With good brake pump. I'm gonna fire out so you can hear it. It's camera also. This 1960 Corvette right here. It has 6.2 liter out of a 2015 Camaro. It's a standard bore. It has shorties, It has a stage 3 cam, 6 LED transmission. We do this car basically like mechanical wise, all the job from the front to the back, including differential gears. We do new dry shaft, 6 LED transmission with the this one has 2800 stall converter because the cam it's a small cam. We do the whole cluster gauges. Install the aluminum radiator. On this specific vehicle, we can find these dual fans. It has an AC. It runs and drives now, so it's ready to pick it up. The customer's gonna come here Monday. The whole interior has been done somewhere else. I don't know where you take it to, but yeah. And then everything we're doing on the inside is just the cluster. We don't do nothing on the suspension. And then I think this car, that's one of his favorites, so he wants to keep this car. That's why he wants to put. He really don't drive like crazy, but he just wants to have the power just in case people wants to look at it, or he wants to, you know, never know. But he wants to have the power right there. Yeah. This one right here on the top, it's my friend's truck. We do this one a while back, and then now we're just gonna refresh the motor. We're gonna put a better crank. It's gonna, cause this one has a Pro Charger, and it's a big Pro Charger, so he just wants to keep everything running at the best way it could. Right now we pull the motor. We just get it back to the machine shop, so I'm gonna get a Philly crank. And I think we're gonna have to change the pistons with lower compression. We do this truck with a 408 stroker, and this one has 408 transmission. It has Texas Speed intake. On this one, we get this one with the back motor. That's also another friend. So this one originally came with the 6.0, and it's a two-wheel drive. And instead to get the 6 over Bill, he wants to upgrade it to a 6.2. So now he's got a 6.2, and on the top of that, he's got an LSA supercharged. We keep the same transmission at the beginning, the 460, because it was really good, but it only lasts for like a couple of weeks, and it's gone. Now we're gonna do a 408 swap with a triple disc converter. We do the electro fans. We get rid of the fan clutch, and that's all we do to this one. It's got the upper pulley, lower pulley. Oh no, we're gonna do the lower pulley right now, but now you just got the upper pulley. This Regal International, it's Caesar's car. It's another customer. He's got this set up doing somewhere else, but it doesn't run like okay right now. We're trying to figure it out what exactly we're gonna do to it. Get him fixed, get him running, driving like the way it's supposed to be. And I think we're gonna check the gears just to make sure he has the right gear for the setup. And he's gonna upgrade the motor pretty soon for sure. But he just wants to make this one run, and then he will decide what he's gonna do next, with 6.0 or 6.2. Next thing I have right here, it's a 2009 Pontiac G8. This is a friend's car. This one we just trying to find out what's the issue with the fuel. I just replaced the fuel pump. It's got a CO1 fuel pump right now. What I'm gonna do next is have the fuel regulator. I think we're gonna put underneath, or I'm gonna have to find space to do the regulator so we can control the pressure. And we might gonna need a retune. This car, it's 6.0 with an LS3 top end and a Whipple. It runs and drives perfectly fine right now, but whenever you fill it, you just got some fuel issues. So we take care of that pretty soon. Right here, it's a 1972 K10. This one came out of the state. I'm gonna do a 6.2 liter 480 transmission. We're gonna keep the 4x4 running. We're gonna put all the front end together. I'm gonna do the Dakota cluster, gauges in it. And that we just start with this project. So this one is gonna be for like another 4 or 5 weeks. And we send it back to where it's originated from. This one, it's a 1966 Pontiac GTO. It's a local customer. We do a 6.0 liter, and we used to have a manual transmission, 5-speed. No, actually 4-speed. Now we turn it up to a T56 manual 6-speed. We do electrical fans also, aluminum radiator. It has a stage 1 cam from Texas Speed. It's just one day to drive, so we're trying to keep it on the right way to drive, smooth. Here I have 1957 Chevrolet Bel Air. We do a 6.2 liter out of a 2008 Escalade. The customer, he provides motor, transmission, and complete exhaust system. So we do the swap for him, and he wants to keep the same style as a carburetor. So we decided to go this way. It's fuel injected, but it's got the old school style. We add a complete AC kit to this one, which is what it has right here. It has all their AC kit, and on this suspension wise with nothing to it. But we do the Dakota cluster, that's pretty much pretty good on everything. We got a 4L80 transmission in it, and the stage, I think it's stage 1 or 2 cam, which is a chupacabra. That's all we have with this one now. I got my son's Camaro right here. This one is a 2012 Super Sport. Whenever we bought this car, we had to go get him from San Antonio, and it was completely bone stock. So now, when he got the Camaro, he decided to do the same as his other Camaro, which is F-35 cam, LS7 clutch, long tube headers, and we get it tuned. That's what we have in this one, but it sounds pretty aggressive. And the best thing I like about this car, that's the experience to share this job or do this job with my son. We both do this car, and we did it at my house. We didn't do it at the shop, so we did it on my house. Everything we do, it's pretty simple, but the car gets a big difference. This sounds pretty mean. It runs alright. Gets like a little over 500 horsepower to the wheels. What is it? 6-speed manual. Can't remember what train is it. It's 6-speed manual, and it's got a Magnaflow exhaust. It sounds pretty good. You can fire it up so they can see how it sounds. They can do it. That's my friend. I put on this one exactly the same setup. He look at my Trans Am, and he really wants to have exactly the same setup that I have on my own one. So I get this one, 6.2 30 over, with the 102 fast intact, 102 throttle body. Install a new set of long tube headers, and I had the 42-pound injectors with an F-35 cam. It's got dual spring skirts, and then all I'm gonna have to do to this one is just run the wiring from the cam sensor, because now it has a 24 looker wheel on the crank. So this one, the Gen 4 motors, has the camshaft position sensor on the front. So all we had to do is just run the wire to the front and do the knock sensors, run the wires, and then hooked it up to the bottom or on the side of the block. That's what we do to this one. And the only difference between this car and my car is the exhaust. As you can tell, this one is super loud because it's got the SLP loud mount. I think it's what it is, the resonators. So it's super loud. I like it. I mean, I like the way it sounds, but for me, it's kind of too much. Here we are. We're Extreme Lsx, located in Hampton City, Texas. We offer all kind of work, from LS swaps, LT swaps. We do also a general mechanic, but most likely we do swaps. I can get any job you want, any model you want. We can go from 5.3 to a 7.0, 427s, 416, 408. We also offer transmissions. We rebuild them. We get them on stage 1, 2, or 3. Depends on what you want, what setup do you want. We also keep stock converters, Circle D or Precision in stock. Most of the time we have it in stock. We can get you any headers, long tubes, shorties, and whatever you need, just give us a call to 682-499-5624, or look for us on Instagram and Facebook as Extreme Lsx. Let us know what you need, and we're here to help you out.
High life.